Naafiri's W, Hounds Pursuit, has a lengthy cast time and leads to very predictable movement. She channels in place for 0.75 seconds before dashing at the marked target, stopping at the first champion she hits. On paper, this seems like a perfect opportunity for us to use Bubble. However, in response, she can buffer her E at any point during the dash, and it will go off when she reaches the target. This means that a good Naafiri player should always be able to react to your bubble and dodge it. However, this does force her to use the dash in a potentially suboptimal way. And if you know it is on cooldown, such as if you saw her use E to get in range to W, then this bubble is more or less guaranteed. As previously mentioned, casting W leads to a very obvious channel, which lasts for 0.75 seconds. This channel time is not variable. However, the distance between her and her target will affect the time it takes for the dash to complete. For this reason, you want to try and keep your distance, and if you do so, then a correctly placed bubble will land before she's able to move out of the way. Her W gains slightly increased range for each point she puts in her ultimate, but I don't think this is significant enough to really affect where you want to bubble. Her dash stops in front of her target, not inside or on top of them, so your target for bubble should be slightly in front of you. One thing you can do that probably won't matter, but might under some very niche circumstances, is to click to move backwards after casting bubble. This ever so slightly extends the amount of time that Naafiri is dashing and can take no actions, and you'll pull her just a little bit further back and away from her allies. As I said, I don't think this will generally matter, but it seems like something to make a habit of, just as a micro optimization, since it's not hard. You just bubble in front of you when you see Naafiri channeling, and click to move backwards. As I said in the intro though, I don't think this is necessarily something you can count on doing, since she can outplay you by buffering her E in response to bubble, but there's not much else you can do with bubble specifically against Naafiri. This does assume that she has E, and it also assumes that you are the one being hit. If you're trying to peel for your ally and they have a dash, then forcing Naafiri to use her E in a suboptimal manner means that your ally can use their dash to make space, and then suddenly Naafiri is in the middle of the fight with no way to stick onto them. I hope this proves useful, and have a good week.